This guy wants to tell me we're living in a community. Don't make me laugh. I'm living in America. And in America, you're on your own. America's not a country. It's just a business. Now fucking pay me.
What's happening, everybody? So, based off all the comments, you fuckers don't like the music intro. So here's the deal. So I'm trying to do something because sitting here and going over every one of these comments and stuff is getting to the point where it's getting harder for my sponsors going through everybody at the bottom and letting everybody know who the sponsors are is getting a little bit harder and harder to do every week. So I wanted to see how it would be with live video content. So I learned how to add video footage to this, to the feeds. So now we're going to be trying to have and let me say it right now, we're going to be trying to do an American Drag Seat 30-second little commercial. And if we can get everything to work out correctly, we're going to be offering actual commercials for everybody's businesses and stuff that want to participate. Anyhow, so let me get right up and start right off the bat and thank all of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Squealing Pigs Audio right here in Baytown, Texas, building some hellacious bikes, doing some banging stereo systems. You guys wait. These guys are also in the 2021 National Biker Build-Off. That would be Mr. Lonnie Rebels. It just said Facebook stopped my video. Is that true? Did Facebook actually stop the video? So hold on. I need to go on here and see. Let me see here now. I don't think they stopped it. But anyhow, it looks like to me, I mean, they said they stopped it, but I don't know if they stopped it or not. Whatever. Leave some comments in here. Let me know if we're still live. We're still going straight through this. But anyway, back to Lonnie Rebels. He's actually in the Biker Build-Off right now. Well, I have permission from the band to play that music because that band is my son. So I have permission to play that music. Facebook can kiss my ass. Anyway, back to Squealing Pigs Audio right here in Baytown, Texas. They build hellacious badass baggers and bikes. They do amazing stereo systems. Reach out to Squealing Pigs Audio on Facebook or Mr. Lonnie Rebels on Facebook. Next, we got up is American Drag Seats. All the custom seat work you can think of, from leather tooling to inlays to exotic hides to the diamond stitching, the pattern work, all that cool, crazy stuff, even embroidery. We do it all. Plus, we also do bikes and custom metal work. Reach out to us at AmericanDragSeats.com or American Drag Seats on Facebook, or you can get to us right here through the grind. Also, like to say hello to our good friends over at J&D Custom Polishing and Plating. That's Mr. Gary Dubow. You know, if you want it to shine and be right, you got to send your custom chrome and plating to Gary Dubow at Custom Polishing or J&D Custom Polishing and Plating. Next, our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine, always supporting the Grind Biker Build-Off, whether it's the show every Thursday night or it's the bikes that are being built by all the builders across the country, or even me just personally. Urban Rides Magazine. You want to see a cool magazine, digital or in print, go to urbanridesmagazine.com or find them on Facebook at Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook. Next is Level Up Audio Towers. These things are very cool. They're small trailers. They have a telescoping pole that goes up 20 or so feet up in the air with speakers out the butt. These things are made for DJing. They're made for events where you need to be able to broadcast your voice over a large crowd, or you just want some banging ass tunes. Level Up Audio Towers is who you want to go see right here on Facebook. And for all you painters out there, Trulers. If you want to lay out some of these award-winning badass paint jobs and you got to be correct left to right and get everything perfect, you need to go to Trulers.com and get you some of their magnetized or their sticker layout rulers. They are freaking awesome. I personally use them when I do seats. I personally use them when I do all kinds of stuff. They're amazing stuff, from metal fabricators to painters to seat guys. Check them out, Trulers.com. And last but not least is Hopkins Design. Hopkins Design. They are the guys that are doing the the 2021 National Grind Biker Build-Off documentary. These guys do logo design, they do print design, they do websites, web hosting, anything you could possibly need, they do it, including drone footage. They also, they're badass. You need to go see hopkins-design.com if you need anything done. They will also be the people that are trying to put together these little 30-second commercials for us. We will have prices and packages for that stuff. Anyway, reach out to Earl at hopkins-design.com. Now, on to the show. So I have got to totally change up the format of the show because I get on here every Thursday night. I'm here for an hour and I discuss anything and everything I can possibly think of. And 90% of the time, it's about the build off. The reason it's about the build off is simply because the build off, in my mind, is the industry. You've got all these guys out there that are purchasing parts, making parts, feeding painters, feeding seat guys, getting, people to polish, chrome plate, do all these things, which is in turn stimulating the motorcycle industry economy. It's also inspiring people to build their own bikes. That's why I spend so much time talking about this stuff. But what I would like to start doing on a pretty regular basis is start having some tutorial type stuff. Maybe get a couple of the painters on here, have them setting up, do some airbrushing tutorial videos, or get with some of these really badass fabricators like Brian Barber and show them how they lay out a set of custom pipes. Or you can get with some of these guys that I know for a fact do like the engine turning and cutting and stuff. Maybe we can get a guy in here that can just literally show everybody how to change your oil the proper way. Or show these guys, when they lay out their stereo equipment and stuff, how you're supposed to actually lay the stuff out. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, well, I'm not showing my trade secrets or my industry secrets. Those people got to learn on their own. Well, I get that. But there are other people out there that have done this for so long that they want to pass their knowledge on. They want people to see what they're doing. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in doing a small tutorial, it doesn't have to be an hour long or even 30 minutes long. It can be 15, 20 minutes. I'd love to have you on the show and do some stuff like that. I would also like to start doing a new product review. So if you have a new product that you want to drop, you can drop it right here. Curly just dropped the amp racks for the road glides and the street glides, and it's an amp rack. You just buy it, stick it in the bike, load up your amps, and they're clean, they're made right, they're good. I wish I would have gotten to release that product for him. But the reality is that I haven't been doing this much, all that long. So I want to start doing stuff like that that's a little more interactive. The reason I want to get a little more interactive with this is because sitting here listening to me just blah, 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 blah all the freaking time about the 2021 build off is kind of getting boring. Brian Barber retired me. And Louis Bailey and Pedro Orlando are headed to the beach and wear flip-flops all day. Yeah, horseshit. Kevin, show us what you did with that glow stick. If I showed you what I did with the glow stick, you'd have to go to my OnlyFans page and you're going to have to spend some money. I'm just saying. You want to fucking see the glow stick, pay the fee. I want to say it's like $19.99 or some shit like that a month. But you know what? It's OnlyFans, man. That's what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see a brother. Let's just comment wars with a special guest as the judge. Oh, Jesus Christ. Comment wars. So that's something else that's been happening for this page is the comments. The comments are freaking amazing on here. You guys get going, keep going. And I look back at some of these other videos that are these other industry professionals are doing, and you may see 100 comments or so, but you guys realize on average we average 300 comments per show in 1 hour. That is awesome to me. It gives people an opportunity to interact with the show. But so what's up, Mr. Nolan? What's going on, buddy? So here's what I'd like to start doing. I would like to get some people that want to donate some swag to it. And I'm also going to start having some segments in the show. So we're gonna do like regular radio shit does, where we have segments, and I'm gonna start playing a game, and we're gonna do it right here off the comments. So if you want to give your swag away as a gift for that, all you got to do is inbox me, send me the swag, and we will be giving your swag away as the prize. I will take care of the shipping and handling for it, but it's a way to build this stuff back up and get the people out here and listening again. I would also like to implore anybody in this industry, anybody that would like to be part of a raffle bike, please reach out to me because I'm going to be building a bike. I'd like to start the bike sometime next year, the beginning of the year, and build a bike with nothing but the industry and the people that watch the show, build an entire bike. And then I want to literally, I see Mike Shugget and all those guys doing these raffles online and stuff. I'd like to do a raffle for the bike and then take every penny of that raffle and give it to either St. Jude's or give it to MD Anderson for cancer. Now, it's going to take a lot of stuff to get everybody together on that. But whether you're a bag supplier, whether you're a seat guy like myself, a painter, a fabricator, stereo guy, it doesn't matter. I would like to get everybody together to donate all these parts to build one bike specifically so that we can sell this bike or raffle it, I should say, raffle it off and then give all that money to, like I said, either St. Jude's or give it to MD Anderson for cancer. TD Ward, the Crohn's thing would be good because I know there's a lot of people in here that have Crohn's and they just ain't saying they've got it. He said, give it to Art Steele. Okay, so funny thing. So I'm going to quit being a nice guy. Here's why I'm going to quit being a nice guy. So Art Steele has been posting pictures. Has anybody been seeing that shit here lately? He's actually been posting pictures here lately on Facebook. And yeah, I'm still friends with him on Facebook, still follow him on Instagram. He's never done anything to me. I have nothing bad to say about it. But I will say this, the last picture he posted, he was in a bar and it looked like to me, he's a bartender. I don't know if it's true or if it's false or what the deal is. But I'm sure he's still in Dallas. If anybody knows that he's still in Dallas, let me know. Figure out what he's actually doing now. You don't have time. You got 120 more to go before the year is up. 120 what? I don't understand what that means. Brian Barber is grounded. He can't come to the shop anymore. People are watching him. Arstilla is selling the hell out of glow sticks at the burger joint. See, this is what I'm talking about. So these comments are already flying. Look at this. This is crazy. There are so many comments right now. It's not even funny. I have no clue what the hell that even means. You don't have time. You got 120 more to go before the year is up. 120 what? Anyway, so I'm gonna start doing some shit like that. Yeah, no shit. Okay, I just got that, Charlie. Yeah, he's probably giving TD a hard time. Uh, I'll help you. Of course, I know you'll help me, TD. You're always there, first person out there to actually offer up a hand to, to help some shit out. I appreciate that a lot. Sam Bass, I appreciate you. But anyway, so it's not something that's going to happen right now. I'm going to have to find a bike and hopefully somebody will donate a bike. I'm going to have to find all of the people that want to put it together and be a part of it. My old lady had cancer twice. It sucks and the bills keep coming. It's all good when you're living the good life, but life is too short. Bike builds, maybe. Oh yeah. So, but anyway, so I know that there's a lot of bikes out there that you can get for relatively cheap, and I know there's a lot of parts guys out there that would love the opportunity to be a part of something big. I know a couple years back, Joey Hensley did a bike. I know other people have done things of this nature, and let's face it, in the end of the day, it's really good. It goes to a good place. Everything is good. Plus, the fact is, no matter what you donate towards a project, when you donate something towards a charity like that, it's 100% write off. So just remember that. So I know that's so freaking funny. Hold on. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Oh, he didn't even come up on my list. There we go. Come on, Facebook. So anyway, I just sent Brian a link to get on here. Oh, we got Upgrade in the house. Everybody say hello to Mr. Upgrade. Anyway, so I've been busting my butt the last 2 weeks, even with my screwed up freaking hands. I've been busting my ass the last 2 weeks to get seats done, get them knocked out, get everything out the door before I go on vacation. Because a week from tomorrow, I'm leaving to go to Florida. You won't be able to get a hold of me. There won't be a grind show unless Uncle Bruno gets on here and takes over for a Thursday night. I'm going to be on vacation. Hopefully, we'll just relax, and it's going to be a kick-ass vacation. Um, so yeah, that's funny, Brian. I'm working in the garage, man. Um, yeah, I know you are. Where is? Let's do this then. If you ain't gonna come on, let's do this. Hold on. Boom. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I wish I had a coordinator that could actually do this stuff right now. I wish I had a coordinator that could do all this stuff behind the scenes for me. Actually, Louis, I talked to my wife, and we're thinking about it, trying to do exactly what you said, possibly get someone to bring the bike up there for us, and that we'll try to fly in. But we don't know yet because there's two things that may be happening. One is I might get the road glide back and I have to take that to Arizona to deliver it to the customer. And then the second thing is if we actually have the money to get that done, because we're going to be getting our floors done and we're trying to allocate our money to the house and not just on motorcycles and motorcycle related stuff. Uh, but anyway, so yeah, we did discuss that. We would love to go to that. We appreciate the invitation. Also, I have heard nothing but really good things about your I guess it's your father's run. Uh, Nothing but a good time is what I've heard. So yeah, what the hell, Brian? You can't just keep posting emojis. Emojis don't count. Uh, Louis said Brian ain't doing shit. Uh, he is not doing shit. I guarantee it. And Brian's reply was, that's what it is. So, what did you guys think about the intro with music? Because I think it was pretty fucking cool. I like it that it's got music and stuff like that. I think it sounds good. And yes, I took it off, so there won't be any more music tonight. But I like the fact that I'm able to add that music, and with the fact that it being Fame, I mean that's my son's band. Plus, I like that song a whole hell of a lot. So it just made me happy to play that song. Let these fools find out, Josh. There you are.
What's
You're at
up?
work.
I'm at work.
Huh.
I'm
Dude,
at
I gotta
work.
say something to you.
I'm
I gotta
listening.
say something because it drives me freaking nuts, and I don't know why you don't do it.
Okay.
So you have a beard that goes way up here. When are you gonna take this stuff and just pencil line it down?
Man, that's
You
fuck
like
boy
the
shit.
you like the cheek stuff?
Yeah, dude. I can't. Yeah, I have to. That's my biker side.
Yeah, and then you got the little racist straps going on. Right?
I don't know where those came from. That's
Hey,
that. That's having to deal with Louis Bailey and the rest of the bike people, the audio guys.
So hey, that's what I wanted to bring you on here for. So
Sure.
the last two, well, actually, I want to say, yeah, the last 2 or 3 shows I haven't been at
Yeah.
because I don't know how to run my bike. I'm still learning.
Yeah, you do.
Oh no, I don't, man. After that ass whooping that boy gave me, I was like, nope, I got to go learn how to run this goddamn bike first. I got to go learn what it does, learn how it does it. So I found some music, and I'm
Is it the music that you previewed to me when I picked up my seat?
no, no,
Well, you
no.
should play that.
Well, that can be one of them, but I have a list of like 8 songs now, and I've literally everybody told me the same thing. Every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Yeah, man, hey, try this song. Hey, man, try this song." But the reality is, I don't care what your bike is. I don't care if you use the identical same equipment. They're not going to sound the same because the bags that I have,
Hmm.
nobody else in the country has my bags.
Which bags are those?
Those are mine. I made them.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So you're not going to get the whatever the what's it called, the cubic foot, whatever it is.
Yeah,
You're not
I
getting,
mean,
mine are different, and then the thickness of my fiberglass is different. So they're all of them are going to sound a little bit different. So that's what someone told me that's a professional. They're like, dude, here's a handful of songs. Go try these songs out. If these songs work, use them. If they don't work, whenever that song comes up on YouTube, which is where he said to start from, you're going to see recommendations for other songs come down. He goes, when you find a song that makes you happy on YouTube, then go to your media source and download it there and play it on your bike and see how it sounds.
yeah.
And
The only thing I don't like about YouTube is, well, and I don't know. First of all, where are you listening to this song? Are you listening to it in your car? Are you listening to it
on the
on your
bike,
AirPods?
no,
Okay,
on
on
the
the
bike.
bike. Okay, so I don't know how. Uh, I know I use iTunes. A lot of people don't like iTunes because they don't throttle their music correctly or whatever. Um, one of the other sources that a lot of people use or whatever, go to that, see if you can preview the music that way. I don't like iTunes because I don't know, you get a lot of buffering and I don't know, it just doesn't seem the same to me. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I know when I go look for music, just for I don't compete obviously, but I just go to iTunes and I go through all once or twice a week and go through all the new songs and this thing. I have all the old shit, so I'll go look for new songs and stuff like that. But I don't know how everybody else does it. But
Well, this particular individual told me, he goes, just whatever you do, play it through your bike when you do it.
yeah,
And
of
and
course.
like with Spotify, someone told me to get Spotify. Well, Spotify
Yeah.
sounds like shit on my bike. It sounds
Well,
horrible. And I have the paid one where I pay every month for that shit.
so all I'm saying is the music that you let me listen to that day when I came to pick up my seat sounded really freaking good on your bike.
Well, and I saved it. But what this
So,
person said was, when you find music that you like, you have to save that music. Okay. He goes, the second thing, if I give you a song and you don't really like that song,
right?
when it comes through YouTube, it's going to also give you other songs that are similar to that. And you can literally just search through and find songs that you like based off the direction I put you in. Well, that's what I did. And I found some
Yeah.
songs by some people I never even heard of in my entire life. And I found one, two, I know there's 3 songs that I literally would put up against any other 6 speaker like my bike and feel very confident. Doesn't mean I feel like I would win. I would just feel confident walking in the ring with these 3 songs.
That's a bold statement, sir.
It is. I don't give a fuck if I get beat. I'm still there. I'm still there. And that's what everybody says. You're going to go down that rabbit hole. No, I'm not. I'm there to have a
No,
good
you're.
time, and that's all I'm
Yeah,
there for. But
that's what it's about.
I would love to go up against Jeff Eldridge because he built a 6 speaker that he said is just a monster. And I was like, I'm, I'm game. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. If it's the one I'm thinking of, and I know his four speaker sounds amazing as well. He won the Stroker show, so
Yeah. You had a nice turnout at Strokers. You had some people I didn't realize were coming.
let me tell you something. That show. and I have to thank everybody who was involved in it. Louis is the one who set me up with
Rick
Rick Fairless and Lena.
Fairless.
Yeah, and yeah, I was worried about that show, man, because that's you know Rick's a hard guy to please. He's very serious about his business.
I used to do seats
And
for him. Did you know that I did the seat for him when he went up against Matt Hotch on the Biker Build Off?
no shit.
I did that army green seat right there in his shop, 16 straight hours with a camera like this, just right on me
Damn,
the whole time.
damn. Yeah, he's but they were super happy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was a really good show. It was really cool venue, and as a matter of fact, my wife and I went back the next day just to have lunch with him and Lena, and they were like, "Man, anytime you want to come back and do it here, you're more than welcome," which is awesome. So, and then we had some guys come from North Carolina, and we had Jeff Eldridge and them come down. It was a good show. It was a lot of fun.
So Rick was
So
happy, and
he
y'all
was
are.
super
It's
happy.
something you're going to be doing again then.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. He was super happy. He had a great time. We didn't have any issues, which was my biggest fear. I didn't want anything to happen to somebody else's place. So it was really good. It was really fun with no real issues. We had the typical. I don't want to call it bitching and complaining, but we had the typical. You know, why did this person win? Why didn't this person win? Judges this, judges that, which is something we got to get on top of quick. But no, it was good. I did not get wild, PJ.
Well,
PJ
no, I'm
thinks he
starting.
got wild.
I'm looking over at the comments, and I'm thinking these motherfuckers are talking shit about me. They know they got to see me like in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
But
He's
no, it was a fun show. It was a really really fun show. So
Well, I was happy to see that it turned out so good, and
it
that
was
there
good.
were so many people there.
Yeah.
Kevin Sockwell, did Jeff's monster win? Did Jeff's monster? I mean, I don't know what that means. Louis said, "Did Jeff's monster win?" I don't know what that means.
Jeff Elders 1-4 speaker. Yes, Louis. No, I'm serious. You need to have one show a month. You need to have one show a month dedicated to fucking comment wars
I,
between Logan, Louis, Brian, PJ. You know what? I'm starting to realize that most of the shit talkers come out of Louis Bailey's camp. I just said
you
three
don't
names
say
associated with Louis.
what? What? Hold on, wait. Brian,
Brian,
Ben,
PJ, Louis, Ben. I forgot
PJ,
about Ben.
Lou.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Well, you got more than 90% of the good comments come from that camp.
The only ones you don't ever hear anything from is Chantel, Johnny, or Brad.
Yeah. And I don't even know that Johnny watches the show.
Johnny Johnny's too busy. He's neck deep in about 3,000 bikes in that shop,
All right.
as well as
Oh,
Brad.
he said Grandpa Louis teaches all of us. Okay, so how about that Monster Six speaker, Kevin? I've got it. It's here. I mean, I'm ready. I'm waiting. Honestly, guys, I'll let you know why. I haven't been in any shows because I hate pulling up because my center stand doesn't work. I am waiting on the center stand to get to me. As soon as the center stand gets here, I will be back at the shows.
And
I'll be back at the shows just to get my butt kicked if that's what it takes. I don't care.
and it's not about that though. It's
I know
about
that.
getting together with all your peers, and that's what people don't understand this. I mean, I think what my trophies are like $30 a piece, 25, $27 a piece, something like that. Dude, it's not about. It is about who wins. I get it. People spend a lot of money on their bikes, but the whole reason I do the shows, I'm gonna put this out there for the world to hear it. I've only told a few people this. 60% of the reason that I do these shows and continue to do these shows is to support my friends who have businesses in this industry who make a living. I want to promote my friends, have everybody get together, this, that, and the other. The other 40% of the reason I do these shows is completely selfish. It's so I can hang out with my friends and ride
Absolutely.
motorcycles and shit.
And
I
have
and, and
a
I can
write
and I can
off.
justify I can justify it to my wife. So
Oh,
you know,
did you see did you see what my buddy just wrote about me? He
it's
can't
all about
spell worth
having
a
fun.
shit. He
Who?
said Counter stand my ass. You don't want ran over. Oh, I do, sunshine. I want ran the fuck over by y'all.
Brian, are you
Bitch.
Brian? Are you a few fireballs deep or something, man?
Yeah.
And
And
he
that's
hate
my
and
buddy.
look at the look at the comment after Logan. He said, "I hate speak check." I'm assuming he meant spell check.
I'm assuming so. The center stand is the easiest thing on the bike. I didn't say it wasn't. I don't have the new one. I'm waiting for the new one to get to me. As soon as it gets here, I'm coming over there. I'm gonna run Brian's ass over. Oh wait, I can't
Ooh,
run Brian's ass over because he doesn't have a fucking speaker bike.
ooh. Yeah, no, for real. You need to once a month. You need to have just a comment. Just start
A
off on a
comment.
topic and just let it go. You pick a judge, pick a
Pick a
judge,
judge.
and let it go. But then knowing the way everybody deals with all this judging bullshit, you'd have people complaining about who won for that too. So
Oh, but it's fun. I mean, look at him. Look,
I
spell
know.
check sucks. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
But no, hey, back to Strokers, man. I wish you would have come down. It was a fun show. We had a blast. Um, I got ditched the next day, kind of, because we were all supposed to go riding and crawfish and do all this stuff, and then everybody disappeared. Um, but to Louie and them's credit, it was their anniversary. Louie and Chantel, it was their anniversary. So
Hell yeah.
but it was a
So
good time. It was a lot of fun.
did oh my god, I was just about to ask you something. Did Derek come and all the guys?
Man, let me tell you something about Derek the Upgrade Bolden. That dude hadn't been out of the hospital what, a few days.
Hmm.
Couldn't walk, was in a wheelchair. Black showed up with a wheelchair, and all of a sudden I hear this music pulling through the crowd, and I see that fucking highlighter, beautiful highlighter looking bike pulling through, and Derek is riding his bike and gets off his bike and into a wheelchair just to show up to my show.
Wow.
That is a friend. That is support right there.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
He said
yeah.
Kevin drunk. No, I'm safe, dude. I'm at home. I'm safe as shit right now.
So how's you? I've been trying to watch the updates. How's your hands and your reptilian? Yeah, there you go. Looking good.
uh yeah, that no, it's not actually. See how my
Well,
skin is cracking now?
it's a lot better
It
for sure.
yeah. They hurt. They hurt really bad all of a sudden, like the last week. It's like they're on fire. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting better. A little bit at a time.
Good.
Kevin Sparkle-Matic just showed. Okay, so Brian's winning right now. What do you
Mine's
mean my
definitely.
Sparkle-Matics just showed up? Watch your mouth.
That's really funny. So hey, let's real quick. Let's touch on because I know you always do it, but let's touch on the show. Um, are we gonna do you want to try to do? And it's my fault. I've been super busy. I just fired everybody from one club, so I'm actually running it by myself right now. But um, are you wanting to do an after party like at a hotel? You want to do a hotel? Okay. Have you reached
There,
out to anybody about that?
no, the reason I
Okay.
haven't reached out is because there's just been a whole lot going on the last 14 days of my life because of
Sure.
my hands. So I haven't had a
Sure.
lot of time. But as soon as we get back from vacation, we are. I talked to Candace at the Lone Star Rally. She's the one
Right.
that
I
I've,
talked to her
I've
as well.
always talked to her. So we're looking into it. We decided to check with the hotels because the hotels probably aren't going to have as much traffic inside their bars because everybody's going to be out. So we'll pick one of them hotels that wants that, and then we're going to VIP the shit out of that hotel, that
Oh
bar in
yeah.
that hotel.
And you ought to pick a hotel that
You're breaking up shit. You there? Okay,
yeah, I'm here.
there. Yeah, everything you just said froze. So say it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, no, I got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
So what about the hotel listing them also as the official hotel for anybody who wants to come down there, this, that, and the other, and then work a deal with them like that.
Yeah.
maybe a discount rate, for anybody who wants to come who stay. So you're bringing a business there, and you're bringing a business to their bar for an after party, yada yada yada. That way, people get drunk at your show, which we need to talk about that too, because that could be a liability on you, even though it's at a bar at a hotel. Um,
Yeah.
but bring a business that way. So
Well, we're trying very hard to do something because I know that the documentary is really it's coming together for what's been sent. It's pretty
right,
badass. That's why I was also saying that we're going to start doing the little like 30-second commercials because I want people to see what Earl's capable of doing right now. So he's doing a commercial for me, and then we're going to offer these commercials, and they're not near as expensive as everybody's going to think they are. But
right,
we're gonna do them basically at a pay. Like if you want it shown tonight, it'll cost you X amount of dollars. If you want it shown twice a month or like every other week or you're gonna tell me how many times you want it shown. We're still gonna do the way I've been doing it right now, but we're hoping that some of these guys can step up and do it the other way. So I just click a button and put them up there, and it's a lot better. Than they have control of what's being said and what information they want out there. So,
yeah, that's awesome. And I dug the whole intro thing, man. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I thought that was cool as shit.
well, I thought it was cool because that's first of all, I'm very picky when I listen to music, and a lot of people would say, "Well, you're just biased because it's your son." But that last song
Duh,
on that album
it was awesome.
is probably by far one of my favorite songs, and that album is actually I can put the album in and never stop it, and it's very
Are
rare.
they are they signed? Are they signed to anybody or?
No, they're not even together anymore.
Oh wow, that
Yeah,
sucks.
the lead guitar player and my son had a lot of issues, which all bands have issues. It's like a fucking marriage, it's
I
hard.
agree.
But they did right before they released that album, New World Order. Victory Records contacted them, and then Tom Denny from A Day to Remember contacted me, and we were all trying to put everything together. I hired a videographer to do all the professional videos and everything for the whole album. We shipped all of it off, and they were offering something that was just stupid to me. I'm sorry, but at my age, I was in music. Oh shit, the first half of my life. I mean, because I play bass, I did the
Hey,
whole
me
touring
too.
thing and all that.
I
So
used to.
I wasn't going in for all their bullshit because they were basically just want to take them and use them up and throw them out, and I wasn't
Yeah.
going to have that. So it didn't work out. But the album itself, I mean, my son has sang on so many albums all over the world. He's sang on albums. People have paid him to be on their albums. Anyway, but it's a fucking great album. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
they're
the commercials thing is a really good idea. You're getting more national attention. I know at the beginning of every show, when I click on the share thing, it pulls up this little tab of every every group that I'm a part of, and
Mhm.
I share at least the 30 or 40 different groups for every show. So it's starting to garner some attention, and once you do this show this year, and he puts out the video or the documentary and so forth, next year is going to be retarded, and people are going to wish they would have gotten
Yeah.
involved sooner.
Yeah. So I was going to say something about that. So the the teaser reel that he's putting together for this, are you seeing the comments? It's hard to be serious. uh,
Is that better?
oh my God. I know he ain't talking to me.
No, he's talking about my hair.
No,
Cocksucker.
Brian said, hopefully you play the bass better than you play the bass on your four speaker.
Ooh.
I'm not, I'm going to whoop his ass. I can see it happening now. The rumble in the
Sam
jungle.
Sam Bass, listen. Sam Bass said it must be all the lap dances. Sam Bass, let me tell you something. My friend, I'm a legalized pimp. They pay me. Okay? So,
Let's
that
just
being
clarify.
said, let's
Let's
just
just
clarify.
let's just clarify. Oh my God, that's funny. Uh, anyway, so we're putting a little video together, a little teaser for that, so that people can see what it is. They're not going to be expensive. I mean, yeah, they'll be expensive, but they're not expensive. I take everybody that watches the show and has already paid to be a sponsor. I take every one of those people into consideration before I do anything together, so that we're budgeting it around and building it around what everybody can, what I think everybody can afford.
Yeah. No, that's a
I
great
will,
idea.
but I will say this: Earl finally went and watched some of the documentaries that I told him to go watch, and he was like, "That's what we're competing against." And I was like, yeah, that's why I told you, cell phones fucking rock. And he's like, oh, you have no idea. Just
Oh,
wait.
yeah. Yeah, for
So,
sure. No, for sure. And I noticed that Louis made a little comment. Where is it at? He's very long-winded. Let me find it. He asked if you were coming to his dad's annual charity ride in Minnesota with me, which he knows I can't go to because of work. But anybody, I'll put this out there since I'm not going to be able to be present. Anybody who go support that. It's really cool. It's going to be a lot of
yes.
fun. I'm sure. I wish I could go. I'm going to actually try to send my wife because she wants to go. But obviously, I'm running locations myself right now. So
Yeah. So I got to address something. So
okay.
PJ just said, let's get 100 viewers first. Okay. You realize the viewers that watch live is not the number you really want to focus on.
Oh
The
yeah,
number.
there's YouTube. There's other stuff too.
Okay. So just to let everybody know, in the month of February, which is the shortest month of the year, in 28 days, the 4 videos that I put out had over 65,000 views.
Oh yeah,
Just to let
I'm telling
everybody
you.
know.
I'm telling you, if half of the people or a quarter of the people that watch this show on a weekly basis post to as many groups that I do, I mean, come on, that's
Yeah. Well, I
that's
actually talked to, um, there's a Facebook group. They don't get onto the Facebook like doing lives, it's all via emails. But the grind page is one of the more solid shows out there because of it's the reach that it gets and the long-term views that it gets. Um, Hell, Be Live, which is the format that I put this on, they've already contacted me and want me to do a seminar, the virtual, like the Zoom meeting thing. They want me to lead one of their Zoom meetings because I've been doing this longer than the majority of the people they've got out there.
oh sure, and then I think what was it? Probably a month or two ago. It was. I think it was right about the time that right about the time you did. You were ending the registrations. I remember I made a comment a couple times. Um, uh, yeah, there were like 89 or 91 viewers on that one show at that,
Mm-hmm.
and that was live at that one time. And another thing people don't realize is just because you look up at the screen and it says 91, that doesn't mean it's the same 91 people that were on the beginning show. Somebody may have had to get off for a second, had a phone call,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I mean, there's hundreds of viewers each show.
Oh yeah, it
So
makes me happy. Like when Jeremy Valentine was on here and I interviewed him. Solid interview. It was 189 people at one time watching the show,
yeah,
which is a
yeah, for
lot.
sure,
I mean, when I
for
watch
sure.
all the other shows, and I'm not saying their names out of respect, they have the same viewers I have,
Yeah,
but they don't have anywhere close to the interaction that I have.
yeah,
Not,
for sure.
not even close. That's the part that gets me, is that the people that do watch are faithful. They watch it every
I
Thursday night.
watched I watched one of Billy Lane's lives the other night. I think he only had like 80 something people on.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
know,
so here's the deal. So if anybody knows how to get a hold of him, I have emailed him. I've emailed his company.
message him on Instagram. That's the easiest way to get a
I
hold of him.
have. I've
Really?
messaged him on Instagram. I finally went to found his wife's Instagram and messaged her too, because she typically does the videoing for him.
Right.
But anyway, I'm trying to get him on here because he is 90% of the reason I'm even doing the biker build off portion of this stuff. Because that's what I enjoyed watching, was watching him against Indian Larry, watch him go against, I forget the guy's name from Amen Cycles. That's a heaven and hell one. That's one of the
Yeah.
best ones to watch if you're going to watch one. I just watched him do it, and that's what inspired me to want to do this. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I'm trying to get him on here. I want to get Doug Kim on here. Mondo has said he's on here. He wants to come on. So I want to Mike Brown. That's his name from Amen Cycles.
Mike Brown.
Yeah. I would like to get the other guys on here and interview those guys. I'd also like to get Joey Hensley on here, but for some reason, tying him down to get him to come live on this show is just damn near impossible. Yeah. But I'd like to work it out to where I get more of the industry people from today and yesterday on here because it's all relative to me.
100%, and that's the whole reason you do this, right? Is to open this whole industry back up to where it originated from, of people building bikes and doing it. Some people doing it for a living, some people doing it for a hobby, and and really putting out some cool shit, man. I mean, that's the whole point of this show, right? The whole point of the build off and get back to the basics. Oh yeah. Louis. Bring Louis on. He's all snoozing over there.
He won't come on.
Pussy. I'm going to call him a pussy. Louis, you're a pussy. Come on. Actually, you know who you haven't had on? You've had Louis on. You've had Brian Barber on. You've had all those people. Why don't you bring PJ on?
I've had PJ on. PJ's fun.
I saw PJ's wife.
PJ was on.
When?
He gets on. Actually, he's been on a couple of times. When we had the Lawrence up north, PJ was on.
Oh, yeah,
with him.
Yeah. Okay, no. That doesn't count. That PJ doing burnouts and putting holes in walls in the background does not count as being on live.
Well, there's a full-blown interview coming with those two together because I want the nitty-gritty on what actually has how that happened, because I can remember, oh my God, man, it's been a while. 3 years ago, those two weren't the tight buddies they are right now. Something spawned that relationship, and I want to find out what it was that spawned it, because that relationship ruined another relationship. Oh, yeah? I want to get to the meat and potatoes of that. They know what I'm talking about, because that other person won't even watch the show anymore.
Well, expand on this, Kevin. Come on.
There's a whole lot. Well, I don't want to
channel your inner Brian Barber and just start talking, buddy.
So, okay, I'll do it real quick. So PJ and J Bose used to be really tight friends. And then somehow, some way, PJ and Louis became good friends. And then they started doing stuff together. And then J Bose got his feelings hurt, apparently, and started getting pissed. And he literally, I think he's at the point he hates Louis now. And he talks so much shit on some of these
nobody hates Louis Bailey. Come on. Who are you lying to?
Stan, Mike is coming. He's got an interview coming up. PJ broke more shit in 5 minutes than everyone on the show combined. Yeah, he did. He said, I had an affair. There you go. That's it. So, but yeah, I want to bring them on because I want to find out what happened, how they got together, how did they meet each other, other than maybe being in a show or something, competing against each other, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that story either.
But it must be really good because it turned into the fact PJ came here. And it's not to be funny, but came here to be with Louis, be a part of Lucky 7, and make all this happen.
Have you actually taken a good 5, 10, 15 minutes and really looked over one of PJ's rat rods, his rat bikes?
Oh, yeah.
Shit's unreal, man.
Yeah, they are. That's why PJ has a lot of fans. And the funny thing is, he's got haters for it also, because there's another company out there that claims they did this, they did that. And I'm like, okay, so why did I see his first? I mean, it's not like, you're not telling me a time frame here that would equate to PJ stealing that from you.
And there's Whataburger and McDonald's and fucking Burger King. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that part makes me laugh when someone says, you stole my paint job idea. No, technically I didn't. Technically, I had that idea. I didn't have a picture of your fucking bike. I can't help it if we all use the exact same set of bags or the exact same wheels or the same seat guys for that matter. I hate it.
I love social media for stuff like this. How you can get out, talk to people, spark discussions, this and the other. But God, there's so much crying and
Bullshit.
bitching and yes, man, like, oh, and then it's getting political and I don't know, man. I almost wish it would go back to the old days, where we all just went out and did stuff, and this social media stuff has ended so many people's careers, lives, all kinds of stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it is great. But here's how I'm really starting to look at it now is there was drama back then too. There was drama. You didn't have social media to show it and showcase it and fuel the fire. But like right now, I'm a huge believer in this. If I talk shit about your bike, it's never going to cause you to stop riding your bike.
Yeah.
Hence, I don't care how much shit PJ could talk about someone else's company. If that company goes out of business, it's because they weren't handling their business. And I'm I've been in it long enough now. I can see that. You can't talk shit about someone to the point you put them out of business unless they are fucking up and not being, accountable for what they're doing.
So I'm not. I I support all the shops. I have to. It's just what I do.
Of
I got
course.
a lot of friends in this business. But let me tell you one thing. Louis Bailey talks the most shit out of anybody I've ever seen in my entire life.
And it would
And I know
almost
he's
appear
watching.
like he talks like the most,
Hold on.
but he doesn't.
Hold on. He does. He talks the most shit out of anybody I've ever seen. And it's made people look at him like, oh, why is he so fucking special? And then go look at the products he puts out. I've never
Uh-huh.
seen one complaint out of any product he's put out.
No.
And he puts out, him and his guys put out badass shit. PJ's the same way. They put out badass stuff.
Well,
So
I've
they
said
can talk.
well, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Everybody is going to fuck up eventually. That's not the problem. The problem is how do you handle the fuck up? How's your
How you
customer
rectify
service?
it.
It's
Yeah.
your customer service that's going to make you good or make you bad. And
I
we all
promise
know,
you, Louis, PJ, Lee, Dirty's Custom Cycles, Dorian, a lot of Logan, any of these guys who build bikes, those guys who are successful, if one of their customers breaks down or something fucks up, they're going to make that right. They're going to go get that bike, pick them up off the side of the road, no matter what time of day and night. They're going to go make that right. And those are the guys who are successful, you know?
because it's their
So,
customer service.
yeah.
Because no
And
offense,
then
you can get a bike built by anybody, but you can't build a relationship with anybody.
you
You
got
can,
other shops who builds a bike knowing it's going to fuck up just so it'll come back so they can make more money,
yeah,
you know?
that's not good.
That's not good. So.
Yeah, that's the truth. But anyway,
I'd love to sit here and talk to you all night, but I got to go play with strippers.
it's even cooler that you can say it and your wife doesn't have an issue with it. That's the best part. All right, bro. Go have a good night, man. We will talk with you later, bud.
Hey, everybody share this shit. Share, 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 share. And if you know
Amen.
rich people, if you know a bunch of rich people like Louis Bailey, get them to give Kevin some money for sponsorships.
Thank you, brother. Have a good night, man.
Later. See ya.
So there you go. So tell us about 8P, Josh Brooks. Can't do that now. Josh is gone. We're not going to do that. Uh, let's go. Let it be known. Well, okay. Job security, I guess. It's true. That's what I used to do, even if it was 3 a.m. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I'm guessing Louis just knows talent when he sees it. Made you an offer you couldn't refuse. Sad over Juan, though. He's a good dude too. Yeah, I would never have a negative thing to say about Juan ever. I don't. He's never done me wrong. He's always taken care of me anytime I've hung out with him. He's a solid dude too. But it is what it is. So anyway, tonight we're done. Push that share button, man. Push it, push it, push it, push it. I'm telling you, this is going to be a good year, whether I get sponsors or